Happy Monday. So some of you may have seen this, but last night Netflix aired its live roast of Tom Brady. There he is. The show featured all sorts of comedians and celebrities who mercilessly mocked him and each other. Most of the comedy is not even close to being safe for daytime TV, and nothing seemed off limits except for one thing. Tom appeared to take offense at one of the jokes. Take a look.
That scrawny rookie famously walked into the owner of Robert Kraft's office and said, "I'm the best decision your organization has ever made. Would you like a massage?" I love Robert Kraft. Okay.
I think Tom was playing into it. Kim Kardashian was one of the celebrity guests, but she didn't get the warmest welcome from the audience. In fact, if you can hear, some of them booed her when she got up to talk. Tom also poked fun at her when he took the stage. Take a look.
Kim Kardashian, thank you so much for being here. I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
Oh, so lots of people online commented about one surprise guest, Ben Affleck. People were saying that his face looked different, suggesting maybe he got some work done, but not in a good way. So Will Ferrell also made a surprise appearance as his famous Anchorman character, Ron Burgundy, and Kevin Hart hosted the event and was regularly mocked by comedians for his height. Now, a lot of people are wondering if Tom really admitted to the Deflategate scandal with this joke. Take a look.
Remember Deflategate? The NFL spent $20 million and found that it was more probable than not that I was generally aware that someone may have deflated my footballs. You could have just given me the $20 million and I would just told you I did it.
So DBL Nation, always want to hear from you. Has comedy become too PC? Do you think that the pendulum is now swinging back after watching this? Please weigh in. What do you think of the roast and the fact that nothing seemed off limits at a time when so many jokes today are policed? So go to dblvote.com. Okay, so Erica, I know that you watched it, Jeff, but yeah. I have not heard from Erica yet. So tell me, and you watched it as well.
I watched all 3 hours.
Okay.
Wow. I get extra points for sitting through Ben Affleck, who stumbled and fumbled the entire time.
Why? What was happening?
I don't know. He went off script, and I think he needs to stick to a script. I said, oh my God, and covered my mouth so many times. I thought that I was going to meet my maker last night. I could not believe what I was watching. I really could not. I love roasts. I love them so much because I like the idea that in order to roast, you must be roasted.
Yes.
And everybody is in on it. All the self-deprecation, everything. I love it. This felt like pre-2020, and that all of these comedians and celebrities and historical figures in sports came together and said, I dare them to cancel us all. Everything was on the table. Yeah. Everything was on the table, and there was a part of it that felt very refreshing because I know if anyone wants to watch it, someone can find something to be upset about. But I don't know. It felt like this was almost like a taking back of comedy and the ability to laugh at things. I found it incredible. I'm not saying like it was incredible because it was so great. It was incredible because I just found it incredible.
Let me challenge you, because I know that you have similar thoughts to Erica. If this was, because I agree with you, I think roast, anything goes. But I think that's where it is the exception to the rule. Do you think these jokes performed by one comedian in a room.
Multiple. Oh, you mean hypothetical.
Let's say those jokes that Erica's talking about, because again, to Erica's point, a roast, it's all consensual. Everybody's in on it. If one comedian did those jokes, do you think today we would all be laughing, or do you think they would be canceled?
I think we'd be laughing.
You do? So the pendulum swung back.
I think so. And maybe not so much for like network television, but for these comedians, they paved their own path. They can't be canceled. They're selling out Madison Square Garden, these guys that were up there roasting. They're professional comedians. They can't be canceled. They get paid from their podcast broadcasts and their ticket sales, they have nothing to do with Hollywood. And Hollywood's the one policing everything. So refreshing to hear your opinion about the roast, too. I thought you were going to go the other way. I felt the same way. I felt like, wow, this is like pre-cancel culture. The victim card is getting overplayed. I think people are tired of it. I think people want to see this. They equally made fun of everybody. Black, white, tall, short, gay, straight, everything in between. It was on the table. If you want to be offended, do not watch this, okay? If you're looking to play that card. But there's also a show on Netflix that shows somebody openly getting raped, and it's their #1 show called
Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer. I almost said it again.
Yeah,
Reindeer Games. But there's no pushback for that. So where's the offense card? If you think something's offensive, change the channel. There's plenty of other things to watch, but the victim card has got to go.
See, I have to disagree with you on the idea that one comedian could have done what was done last night, like one singular. I think it took having the diversity.
No, she's saying just at a comedy show.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
I think you missed the analogy. Like she was saying, if like Dave Chappelle did all those jokes in a special, would he be in trouble? And you said no, he wouldn't, but I think you meant yes, one person would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or do
It
you?
worked
I'm
because
curious.
it was.
I don't know. I missed the analogy.
No, do you?
I thought it was
know
funny. That's it.
No, I know that everyone's like, yay, comedy, you know, like we're not as PC anymore. My question is it because it was a roast?
Yes.
Yeah.
You couldn't have done it with one person. I mean, I don't think one person could have gotten away with all of that.
No.
They would have been in the news. We would have been talking about, oh my God, he went off on this and that. And, you know, the idea of a roast is also what I love that you said is that Tom Brady got up there and roasted other people. Rob, our camera guy, cannot stand Tom Brady. He thinks he's a big cheater. And guess what? He loves Tom Brady now. He humanized himself. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yeah, Big Rob.
Let's see what our viewer says. Has comedy become too politically correct? See, 79% of you believe yes, 21% of you believe no.